I just got to update the scores.
Already had a kick there by the Storm. Looks like it was knocked forward by Gold. Put in by Storm. And stolen by Gold. Looks like it came out a bit wonky, so we're going to redo that score. Storm with all of their attacking options on one side. Yeah, taken by Storm. Popped up there, going blind. Support coming up behind. But it is stolen by the Gold there.
Yeah, so Gold trying to get that one out wide. They've got some speed, but I think Bull's going to catch up to them. And Bull takes that one down before passing out for the Gold. Another half gap here. Oh,
going all the way.
Tap, but unfortunately just out of the reach. And Gold come up with 5 points on the board.
Great placement.
Underneath the uprights too. Excellent.
Taking her own kick. Not just at the side. The kick is not good on this one. And Gold will be kicking off now. Found some grass. Offend and taken down. Looks like Gold trying to counter that ruck.
Storm, oh!
And a drop pass. The Gold,
but knocked forward by the Gold, I think in the pickup there. Looks like the referees are having a little chat there on the headset. So Storm, scrum, Steele putting the ball in for the Storm. And I believe that's Bull as first receiver.
some great
Choose to go blind. The ball bobbles out of the back there. A little fend, another fend. Coming from Morash there. There is some space, but chooses a little step. Oh, trying to put in the grubber in behind, but picked up by the Gold. Burn there with the pickup for the Gold. Big clean.
Attempted a counter ruck there.
So Gold is on the move here. Half gap there, she's off, looking for the offload. She gets it. A little fend. Oh, and an offload, but off the feet. But unfortunately does go forward. It is a knock-on. Those are always the toughest, where you try to catch the ball, drop the ball, and then chip it forward as if you meant to do that. So we do have some subs coming in. So Sadin is coming in for the Gold here. So Graham here, playing scrum half for the Storm at the moment. And a big push coming from the Gold. Graham chooses to go blind. She's running down, but I think Sadin's going to catch her. She does. What a tackle by Sadin. She even gets it out of bounds. Some lovely effort by Sadin on that one to not give up. I even believe that Satin was in that scrum from the beginning, too.
We'll have a line out there.
Gold line out. Looking for the attack. A big hit there by the Storm. Choosing to go out to the right with the support not really there, but coming back in towards it before getting tackled. Graham trying to be a nuisance in that scrum, or in that rack, out to Satin, and Satin's off running. I think she might get caught here though by nobody actually. I think she's gone. Ain't nobody catching her today. She's gonna add 5 points to her name and 10 points to the board.
And right under the posts too. It's great.
So with 56 seconds on the clock, we are going to get the convert. We'll see if there is time for another play. I believe there will be. The kick is not good, so it's going to stay 10-0 here.
So we'll have at least one more play.
Bryn putting that one in for Graham, getting it.
Little
Putting in the grub herself. On the chase is two Storm players. The buzzer goes. They're still playing. Storm carrying that one over. I believe that's Graham. And then choosing to pick and go to the blind, but I think trying with every effort to stay in bounds on the far side.
Big miss pass there.
Great pass coming from the Storm. Oh, but lost forward in the tackle. Oh, high tackle, absolutely. So Storm have one more chance for an attack here.
Take it out. A fend, and she's going on the outside.
I think she's going to get caught, but she's got another fend. Support needs to get there because it's turned over by the Gold, I believe. It's a bit of a wrestling match on the ground on the far side.
Yep.
And it's held on, not rolling away. So Gold have their attacking option here. They're going to try to stay about. Oh, cuts back in for a big tackle here. There's a huge gap in the middle. Satin out to burn there. Cuts in, looks for the offload, picks it up off the bounce. Ball with the try to tackle there. Back to the offload inside. The support by the Gold is absolutely phenomenal right now.
Driving her legs, she gets some extra meters.
There's tons of space out wide. Satin takes it, looks for the offload once again, and they're gone.
Another Gold player on a huge run there.
Excellent run.
Racking up some extra points.
And ran on the move there. Great support, great continuity by the Gold. That was just inches moving up further and further up the field. Absolutely lovely to have that kind of support. And that is the end of the half. The Gold lead 15-0 against the Storm. guess it's 17. She made the kick. Not bad. All right, here we go for the second half. It does go 10, picked up by the Storm.
Found some gaps.
Bowers with that carry. A big clean out coming from the Storm. Graham looks to go wide to the first receiver there, who doesn't gain very many meters, but now comes back short side here with the offload. And Bowers is on the move. McLaren with the tackle, with the offload. Bowers.
Big fend. And
Another big fend.
She does get taken down.
Bowers trying to just chip it up there. And a nice tackle, but not enough.
Managed to score that.
As there is a try for Bull, and we do have a player down, so the one who was trying to make the tackle there is laying on the ground. I believe that's McLaren. She is up, she is moving, so the Storm add 5 points to their score with a try from Bull. And the conversion is good.
So they'll add another 2 points to their score.
Kicks the convert. And then looks for the sub.
Yep.
But I guess that is well earned, as she was also the one who got the try.
Yep, no, 100%.
Some great effort there by Bull.
This now.
Looks like our replacement Castile will be the one doing the kicking duties. She puts that one high up the middle there. Caught cleanly by the Gold. Coming right up the center, straight from where it was kicked. She's on the move, but Bowers is gaining on her, but I don't think she's got enough to catch her. So we got a try here for the Gold. Boswell with the try.
Scored right up the middle.
Kick comes right up the middle, and she's going to run it right back up the middle herself. So it is 22-7
And the
here.
kick is good.
McLaren with the kick. So it is 24. Oops. Putting that one in
Storm. Little step.
with some
Offload.
support off to the far side. Cuts back in with another offload behind the back there.
Yeah.
Finally taken to the ground. Storm rushing to that breakdown, knowing that there is space out wide, but knocks that one on by
there.
Graham. So we got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. We've got a scrum here for the Gold, all choosing to line up on the open side. But a free kick is awarded. So Gold still have the ball here. They tap. McLaren's on the move. As you do have to be back 10. cuts back up, but drops the ball in the tackle. And so advantage was being played, but no advantage came from for the Storm, I should say.
So we will be going to a Storm scrum there.
Yes, I believe it'll be Steele who puts the ball in for the Storm.
Looks like we're having, all the attackers line up on the same side.
So Harris will be the first receiver for Steele.
Cook's back there.
Oh, looks like it was knocked on, but advantage is given. Oh!
Defend.
Massive fend. Graham's on the move. Oh! But nobody's able to catch her. And I believe
The second try for the gold there.
that is Herbert with a try there.
You have to go get the ball.
So McLaren will be taking the convert here. It's not good. So the score is going to stay at 29-7 with a minute 36 on the clock. Bowers with the run here. Getting taken down. Graham is over top. Waiting for Harris.
Drop pass there.
Picked up by Byrne before being brought down. Looking for the offloads, trying to keep that ball alive again. Looking over the shoulder. Burns over top of that rock.
Picking it up, taking it blind.
Bowers with the tackle before coming back inside. Getting over top of that is the gold. Looking for their players, their teammates to line up with the depth, but we've got some speed on the outside. And I think she's going to go all the way.
All the way to the
35 seconds on the clock. We'll see if we've got time for one more play after the conversion.
So you go put the ball in the middle, and she's going to go get the ball.
All right, the convert is not good. We've got 9 seconds on the clock. Everybody catching some water. Buzzer goes. I think we're got time to play one more.
Yep, it does look like he's going to have us. Time for another play. That went 10.
Off the knees of Graham, so I think we're going to
Picked up
keep
by a
playing.
goal player.
Bryn
There's some
with the
space
run.
there.
I think she's going to get taken down by Bowers, though. Yes.
Nice ruck there by the goal.
There is tons of space on the left for the gold, and they are going to finish the game with one more try. So it is 39-7 at the moment. We do have the convert to come.
This will be a hard kick.
I don't even think we are going to bother with the kick. So it is 39-7. Alrighty, here we have the junior horns in white taking on the Mavs gray in gray. Mavs gray starting off with a penalty here for not rolling away. Attacking is the junior dinos. Junior horns with some space cutting back in, goes backwards. So we're gonna keep playing on here for the horns.
Again, it's probably not worth the hassle.
Trying to get some space wide here. Looks for the fake switch, but takes it herself. And she just reaches over top of that try line to score the first try here for the junior horns.
And it was, and like literally from day one of the dome, it doesn't ever happen. It was like, oh, like this is an event space, but we're gonna have this event. Like, okay, like we all know it's gonna happen. The other one's definitely just
100%. Like it's not awful.
It's a playable event space.
Totally, and that's all.
I think there's a deal right now too because it's camera, so I think we can get a
Push every sport.
So the convert is not good, so it's 5-0 for the junior horns.
Only Katie just wants to make everybody happy all the time.
Yeah. Probably Caves and you guys.
I have a really good relationship with like all like Bang, Katie, all those people, and still just like
Putting that one in deep here for the horns.
Yeah.
Over the heads of the players for the Mavs. Getting taken down. Horns putting some pressure in that breakdown, but unfortunately they are going to get penalized for not releasing. So Ryan decides to take this one, and they're not 10.
Fair enough, man.
Hey, where are you going?
AD was here for the last football game to play against Sass.
So the junior horns are going to get a yellow card here, so they are going to play one person short. So it's going to be a 7-on-6.
Peter, do we care about yellow cards and all that? Do we care about yellow cards?
The refs will know who has it.
Okay, so we've had two now.
But it's not the same.
No, I don't think so.
Keeping her feet going, looking for the support, driving down the field, looking for the offload. Finally gets taken down, able to get over that, looking to go blind, staying inbounds, but no, unfortunately, tackled out of bounds there is the Mavs. So we're gonna get a horns line out here. So just so everybody knows, we are playing to the white line. Once you hit the white line, you are out of bounds, just safety reasons for being inside the dome.
We're using white because on the far side there's not enough room. Yeah. Yeah.
So Horns with the attack here, cuts back in, tackled by one of the Mavs girls there. Sydney McDonald looks for a teammate here. The bright pink shoes are on the move. Wallenberg tries to keep her feet going. Goes for the release, was tackled, let go of the ball, gets back up to her feet before passing it off to McDonald. Keeping their feet going. Are the Horns? There is a huge overlap. If everything goes smoothly, they add 5 more points to the board. The convert is no good. So we are going to stay at 10-0 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Nice kick coming from the Junior Horns player. Putting that one in behind the Mavs, and an excellent tackle on the far side. Ryan keeping her feet alive, keeping those feet driving. I believe coming in from the side. So Ryan once again doing the quick tap and on the move, fending off some defenders, looking for the support. Another high tackle here. So Ryan passing off the duties to somebody else who quick taps, showing goes herself, hands it off to a teammate. Space is on the left with a little pick here, and the offload's good. Off to her feet, back up, and she's on the move, and I think she's gonna take this one all the way home and scores the first try for the Mavs.
I can pull the files off, yeah? You know how to do it?
I'll figure it out.
No, just he knows how to do it. He knows it's coming too. So. He knows.
Oh, he does. He absolutely does. Everybody does.
He knows what's coming.
So the convert is no good there. So we got 10 seconds on the clock, and it is 10-5 for the Junior Horns. This will be the last play of the half. Ryan with the kick to McDonald. McDonald steps back in, and she's going up the center. Nobody's going to catch her. She is gone. And the Horns are going to add an extra 5 right before the half. All right, here we are for the second half. That one just goes 10. Pronghorns going down the far side there before finding some gaps in the Mavericks defense. And it's stolen by the Mavs. She's got some wheels on her to cut it on the edge, but she's got a whole horn army coming in behind her. And she steps out of bounds. And so we will have a Horns line out here. Great job to trust her speed and take it as far as she could. Just got to stay in bounds. And previously they were playing to the orange line, but now they've changed that and they're just going to go to the white, just for safety reasons on the far side. They don't have that much extra space on the far side. So knocked on in the line out. It's going to be a scrum for the Mavs. It'll be Tang putting in the ball for the Mavericks.
Sorry, I got you in trouble.
I one-bited it. It's okay.
That one pops out the back there. Tang picks it up, chooses to go straight in before finding Magditch. Oh, not sure that that was what she really intended to do there, but finds the hands of the Horns. A little bit of step, stays in bounds, and chooses to go down all the way to himself, but I think Tang might catch up to her. We've got an army of Mavs here. Tang trying to bring down the Horns player. So there is some space for the junior Horns if they can get the ball out wide. A little bit of a step back inside. Now they have found the space, and the Horns are able to touch that one in to get our first points of the second half here.
Especially now that you have a big game tomorrow.
Looking up for you. What is your role? Are you a spotter?
Oh, unfortunately, that is not a try.
Is there a technical role? Or just emotional support?
It was a knock-on for the Mavs. They've got options on either side. Tang putting in the ball. Oh, a big collision there. Gets back up and to her feet, and she's running down the sideline here. She's got three chasing right behind her, and I think she's gonna get it all the way. I believe the try is good, but we will find out. We're gonna have a little chat here with the assistant referees on the sideline to see if it was knocked on. The try is good. Tang with the kick, and it's good. Adding the extra 2 points. It is 15-12 as the Mavs inch closer to the Horns. Horns pick that one up, coming back towards the center before being swung around there. There are some gaps, but a missed pass means a turnover for the Mavs. choosing to trust her speed, tries to take it wide before passing it off. Looking for the fend off. Over top of that is the Mavs. Tang chooses to go blind, but I think she might get caught. Looking for the support to get there early to get over and keep possession, but unfortunately support is a little bit too late and they get called for not releasing. So the Horns catch a lucky break on that one with the quick tap here. This is where the fatigue and the mental toughness come into play. We've got a knock on and an offside. So it's going to be the Mavs ball here. They've got a penalty. Choose to go for it. If they can score in the corner, they take the lead, but they're tackled out of bounds right before the try line. Once again, the Horns catch a lucky break. Checking back into the game is Sydney McDonald for the Junior Horns, as we have a Horns line out here. But nobody really looks to be wanting to jump in that line out. We've got 43 seconds left on the clock. Horns get the line out. Oh, what a tackle from the Mavs player. There's space to the left. McDonald takes to go for it. She's got a Mavs army behind her, but I think she's got the leg stride to get by. And from one end to the other, we've got Sydney McDonald touching it down, extending that lead as there is 7 seconds on the clock. So it's 20-12, the conversion to come. And the conversion is no good. Now we'll find out if we have enough time for one more play. McDonald with the restart here. Putting that one deep down the center. Mavs got nothing to lose. Want to end with some points on the board, but caught before trying to find Tang. And another big tackle there from the Horns. Some space wide, but a little bit too far for the Mavs player to get that pass out. Tang looking for the pass, just out of the reach, and it bobbles forward. Ooh. That was a big hit right in front of us. And touched out of bounds, or tackled out of bounds. That is the end of the game as the Junior Horns take it 20-12. All right, round 2 of the Arc 7s here. We have the Mavs Maroon taking on the Hydras. So the Hydras are from the Grand Prairie area. Hofstetter picking up that one, but unfortunately it was knocked forward in the breakdown. So we're going to have a scrum here for the Hydras. Hofstetter putting on the pressure at the back of the scrum there. And then turning over the ball for the Mavs, choosing to pick and go blindside is Vicky, who scores her first try in the far corners of this first game. Ivy Petker with the restart. That is not good. So it is going to remain 5-0 for the Mavs. That one just trickles over the 10-meter line. Ivy with the tough pressure there. Hydra's able to keep that ball alive. There is a player on the outside, but has to cut back in. Oh, steps out of bounds. Hofstetter will be throwing the ball in for the Mavs here. First receiver, McLean. Out to McLean. Petker. Back to McLean. Oh, I thought that was going to go back to Ivy, but it goes to Armstrong. There's space on either side if they can get there. Down to the right-hand side here. Goes Wolbum. And scores a try here for the Mavs. Making it 10-0 for the Maroon Mavs.
No, 3 games. 3 games. Thank you. I'm like, what's happening? This is the 3rd game.
Great strike, but does not have the distance to get there, so it's going to stay 10-0 for the Mavs. Catching a quick water break. Hofstetter with the restart here.
Thank you.
That one just trickles over the 10, but it's picked up by the Hydras, I believe. It's bouncing back and forth. Hydras have it as they come out to the left. Some great tackles here by both squads. Cutting back inside is the Hydras, trying to rip that ball from the tackle. Big carry up the center here for the Hydras. Stolen in the contact by the Mavs. There is an overlap off to Hofstetter, who cuts back into contact there before placing the ball to McLean. Steps and goes back out inside, and McLean's gonna score or not score. We're gonna have some judgment on this one. They're going to keep playing because that was kicked out of bounds. So they're telling them to just play on because nobody knows what to do. And now it's turned back over.
No, they got kicked out.
So unfortunately that was not a try. It was knocked on by McLean there. So we are going to have a scrum here for the Hydras. Hydras have it. A great chase here, and it's knocked forward, so if the Hydras can get the ball back. Oh, it's a little bit too messy. The ref's going to come back to that knock on. Excellent play by Hedges to put that boot in there and put in the chase. Excellent chase by the Hydras. Hedges with the ball there. Oh, some up tough defense coming from the Mavs. Hedges chooses to go blind, fends off a defender, hopefully trying to fend off another one here. Oh, puts in the offload, but it's picked up by the Mavs. We've got 3 seconds left on the clock. We've got time for one more play. There will be this scrum here. Jones will be putting the ball in for the Hydras. Going out with the loop. Hedges on the move, keeping her feet alive, looking for that offload. Gets the offload. Deshawn. She's gone. She's got some wheels. Is she going to get caught? I don't think so. She scores a try to end out the half.
That was a great speed.
Hedges with the convert here.
You know what I mean? Like, they're a couple, but like, for the most part, they possess the speed, the skill. Yeah, which is that's we need 10.
Kick is up, and it is just to the right. So the score is going to remain 10-5 for the Mavs.
thought she was always in the 7Z like flyer squad and all. She's not playing as much like some.
She did that, but as well, she was getting injured.
Hedges kicks off our second half here. Petker on the run. And the Mavs come out firing in this second half.
She threw her body at trying to stop that one. No, that's Raspberry.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's right. You're right. See green.
Yeah.
The convert was not good. Mavs kicking off, picking up the loose ball there. There's the Hydras out to Hedges. Looking for the long pass, but unfortunately doesn't reach the hands, so cutting back in, trying to stay in bounds and does, but the support's not there. So, oh, I thought that was going to get turned over, but it does not. So Hydra's still with the ball, but this is looking like it might be a turnover here. So Mavs not called for not releasing the tackle. So bit of a missed tackle there, trying to keep her feet moving as the Hydras player. Quick to the breakdown this time is the Hydras. Hydras on the move here. Ludwig on the move. Gets tackled there. Looking to go wide, but the options are kind of limited. Hydras need to get a little bit more depth so they can actually have an attacking opportunity, because the Mavs keep coming forward and forward on these Hydra players. So, this time the call goes in the Mavs' favor. They tap and they go. Off to Ivy, who shuffles through some people, and she's going to show her speed here, as she's going to touch this one down for the Mavs, who increases the score to 22-5.
And that's what was happening. Like, he had it that kind of way.
I'm just saying for me, reference.
Oh, it's very hard.
That's why I never.
I do though think if they turn it more, the local refs are much easier to play, and I think that's
But still.
I know, but like
Excellent kick coming here for the Mavs. Caught cleanly by the Hydras. Choosing to pick from the back of the rock. Catches her at speed, at pace. She's got some wheels on her. Gemma was on the move. A flat pass right to her hands, and she extends the lead to 29-5.
Red Deer, gold. I know that's the second.
Well, they were the other one.
Well, I actually don't know which went with which, because I had the original gold team. You changed them together. Green. So I actually have no idea if she did the switcheroo. So I'll have to next year be better at designating.
Knocked forward in the pickup by the Hydras. So it will be a scrum here.
Because ideally I just went last year with
for the Mavs.
Yeah, oh, totally. Just tell me.
Tell you.
For the pool, like, I don't.
Deluzio putting the ball in for the Mavs. Looks like an early push, so it's a free kick for the Mavs. Taking the quick tap and going. So not 10, but putting her defender to the ground, but loses the ball in the meantime before picking it up. Gemma on the run once again, scoring the hat trick.
She's having a day.
The conversion is good, so add the extra 2. So it is 36-5 for the Mavs. We got 27 seconds on the clock. Sutherland with the conversion there.
They just did two in the middle. I just thought it was pretty good for the kids.
Excellent kick by Johansson.
Not necessarily.
Choosing to come to the right, fends off a couple defenders before looking for the offload. The buzzer's gone, but we still have time to finish out the play. Picked up by Butcher there. With the offload to Charlotte, I believe. A big tackle coming from Maori, and then Armstrong turns over the ball. De Jesus Garua is off to the races with nobody going to catch her. No, she scores one more try to finish out the game. 41-5.
Horns one? Horns one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said that was it?
Yeah, I know. I just wasn't sure.
I didn't get any of the horns try score, so.
41-5?
12. 21. 20. Yeah, I'll have to check my book. I just gotta go to the bathroom. No, that's fine. Yeah, it's 20 to 12.
No, this last one.
Oh,
I just
41-5, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think they did the convert. Oh, no, they missed it.
Okay. Converted tries was. I just want to make sure I get the tries right.
Oh.
Flag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Is the outline the white line or the red line?
White now.
It's the white?
I think they changed it. Bang was telling me or something.
What's that?
I think Bang said they changed it
Oh, okay.
because they
So
were
even
worried
for the
about that
university?
side.
Oh, okay. So it is the white.
Oh yeah, I mean I would check with Matt, but like if Sid asked.
Sydney was saying it was a red.
I think yeah, it was supposed to be, or was
now
at
they
the
changed
start
it
of
to
the
white.
day, but it
Fair
sounded
enough,
like
yeah, that
Bang
makes
said they changed it. You know how it goes.
Keegan's gonna get me
'Kay.
that.
Awesome.
Right, that adds up. 14, 15, 20, 25, 30. I might have missed one in there, to be honest.
5, 5 to 25, yeah, probably.
Because, yeah, that only gets us to 30.
So then it should be. Yeah, this can't be right either. I think you must have missed one or two here too.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I just want to think about.
Sometimes I get a little
Hello.
Here's my super official sticky note score sheet.
Perfect.
Okay?
That's all I need. As long as it's coherent.
39.5.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Darren.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Pete, I'll grab you mine from the Storm Gold game.
Perfect. Do you just know how many tries the gold got? That's where I'm at right now.
6, I
Okay.
believe.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, it was 34.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah. Did you guys come back for 7?
Okay.
And then came back.
Cool.
Shocking stuff all over the place. Are you guys going to just sit with you?
6. Ah.
Guys, that speaker didn't really
Work very well.
Is it out of battery?
You just can't hear it unless you're sitting right next to it. Didn't they used to have such a loud speaker that belonged to Fish?
I think they probably still do. I think Janine has it, maybe.
Can I just
Pretty-
update this?
It's a pretty rad Fender one, yeah.
Oh, do I need this?
Are you posting this live?
For the kids, I'm trying to, or pretty live.
Oops, sorry, Peter. She's coming back tomorrow. She's coming back tomorrow.
She was like, ooh, I'm nursing. She's like, don't want to see Mel.
Never wants to see Mel again.
Your name.
I literally ate the turf. I was like spitting it out in the game.
I did that in the game we played 2 weeks ago.
Sierra, and then Sid had 2.
It's all on the camera.
But we think there's
I'm not
one
doing
extra.
it.
Like, ooh.
Okay. I've got 20.
Okay, then that's right.
So
That's what I
Lucy,
thought.
Sierra.
Because we're like, there wasn't anyone else. We were like, unless Sid had 3, but didn't think so.
Okay.
Okay,
No, I
thank
don't
you.
think so. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Welcome to our last matchup of the arc for this turnaround. We have the Central Predators taking on the Gold Green. With the fend here. Gets a little bit of some extra meters here. Nobody's there to get out that ball. Luckily, there was a stable ruck there for the gold. So that one does go backwards. Best causing some nuisance there in the ruck. So that one does go forward. Knocked on by the gold. As we get a scrum here for the Predators.
This seems hard for the I'm playing it and it was massive on the
Perry there for first receiver. Tries to go to Perry there, but a big clean out. But unfortunately, nobody was there to catch that ball. So, one too many moves on the ground there by the Central Predators. So it is a penalty. Pony looks to take this one. A big tackle there, but not 10 meters. So they are going to get a yellow card potentially. Yes, yellow card is given. So Central Predators are going to play one person short. Oh, fortunately, got to wait for that player to get off the field before we can get going here. Pony with another pick. Or another quick tap, I should say. Oh, great offload right to Pony's hands. Steps back in. Another pick. There's space wide, but the support's just not quite there. The Gold a little bit slow to get to those rocks. Luckily they have some stability, and Central hasn't really been putting too much in there. Over the hands and out of the reach. That ball goes out of bounds.
Maybe you need to do the commentator.
So we have a throw in here for the Central team. However, with being one person short, they're not sure who's going to be throwing in, who's going to be jumping. Trying to get that sorted out at the moment.
I feel like I'm talking to a friend, but
Going up and over to Best there. Looking for the extra teammate, but knocked on first by the Gold.
one game. She like made a joke about, oh, you could be a gold player. And I was like, probably like I probably could. And she said, no. What did she say? Her tackles like get them down. They're not
Perry on the move. Excellent tackle by the Gold. Excellent offload to a great support player. Keeping her feet moving. Intensity at the breakdown has picked up for the Gold. The urgency, I should say, as the Gold keep moving forward. Release the ball before getting back up to their feet, but turned over by the Central team. Looking to go out to the left there. A little cut back in.
I know, I was like, what you said.
Just for that, I'm lining
I
you
was
up
like,
next time.
Central losing their depth a little bit, needing to get that depth to have some at-pace runners. Checking out which side to go to.
I can't take it. We play tomorrow, please no more.
Central looking to put that boot in there, giving them some extra space. That goes backwards. Nobody's quite there yet, but goes around the corner. Perry on the hunt. But Gold add the points to the scoreboard. So after 6 minutes, we've got our first points. So the convert is wide.
This is like a Zoom day.
It's not the most flattering picture. That's because she's talking on the phone.
A little bit of a grubber kick on that one. Our yellow card is back in the game. There's 13 seconds on the clock. Central is going to be looking to push to get one try before the half here. Froze there with the ball. Has some space, has some wheels, keeping the feet driving. Supports there for the Central team. Another pick and go, but caught easily. Oh, might be called for holding on. Not quite, but the ball is stripped there. Looking for some support, but we do have an injured player there. So for player safety, we are going to blow that down, and that's going to be the end of the half. So 5-0 for Gold Green.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And you wore it to the U20 camp too, and I was like, So you made me jealous twice about it now. Thanks.
I'll wear it tomorrow, and then
Stop
that can be
wearing
third
it.
time. If I have a probability of seeing Cass Man, I'm going to wear the pink sweater.
Okay.
All right, here we are in the second half. Gold still leads 5-0 as they also have a scrum here. Out to the left they go, a little switch play, back inside, going wide, but off the hands and forward it goes. So here we have a scrum for the Central Predators. Opre putting the ball in for the Central team. Looking for Perry. Out to Froze with the attack. She's got some wheels, but I think Reed might catch her here on the angle. Gets tackled out of bounds there, but definitely gained some extra meters.
I was a little nervy about how close.
This?
Front row. Someone like took themselves out of our table this morning. I've tackled into the net before. You get caught like a fish in the net.
You can't get ready,
Someone's coming out.
That's the worst.
Line out here for the Gold. Best with the reach and turns that over. Predators on the attack. Opre with the ball. Out to Perry, who looks to Froze with a great attack and a great offload. Looking to keep the ball alive. Perry, a little bit of a miss pass there. Goes backwards before jumping on the loose ball, but Gold in the breakdown, turn it over on the counter rack, and Pody's gone. Perry looking to catch it, I think she will. Great tackle there by Perry, but Gold still in an attacking area. A little step back in, and there's space out wide. Perry once again on the attack on the wide side, but I don't think she's got it in her to get one more tackle in. So it is 10-0 here for the Gold. Convert is not good, so with 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock, it is a 10-0 rugby game here at Foot Field. That one goes down the center there, picked up off the bounce. Trying to have a go at it, but excellent tackle there. Best out to Opre. Out to Perry, who's able to keep that one in her control. Shaking off a defender before telling somebody else to take a seat. Gets the offload off. Oh, cuts back in with another offload. Central Predators have been able to keep some phases together, but unfortunately getting tackled out of bounds on the far side. not straight is the call, I believe. A minute 46 on the clock. We've got a scrum here for Central Predators. Perry looks to attack. Offload to Froze. Froze looking for one more offload, but just out of the reach. Picked up, not picked up. It's a scramble ball, but knocked on first by Gold. We've got a minute 10 left in the game. So it's going to be another scrum here for scrum from one side of the field to the other side. O'Prey putting the ball in for Central. Ball gets stolen in the scrum. Reed with the run. Tons of space for Gold, but I believe that's another knock on, so it's advantage for Central. But a knock and a knock. We're going to come back to the scrum here with 24 seconds left on the clock. That one goes straight out at the back. They're going to keep playing. Perry's got it, looking for the offload. Off to Froze, steps back in. Another step, looking to place that ball, but it's stolen by Reed, and she's got some wheels on her. I think she might be able to take this one all the way and finish the game with her own try. So Riley Reed's increases the score 15-0.
That's not helpful.
Convert is good. So it is going to be 17-0 to finish off this round of the ARC tournament. Stay tuned as more ARC will be coming up on the YouTube page. However, we are transferring over to our Canada West TV for the youth sport matchups between the Victoria Vikes, Lethbridge Pronghorns, and then up next will be the UBC Thunderbirds versus the University of Calgary Dynamos.